Yeah, there's Armor Girl, vertical white.
70 check.
Okay, I like this emblem. There's an emblem called Make Armor Not War.
Yeah, it's from competition way back when.
Yeah.
Squad leads,
Back when the
crew
developers
commanders,
didn't
let me
how
know
to
when
make
you
their
get your
own
people
content,
straight,
they asked
and
the
I will
community
brief you.
to, make content for them, and
Alpha
they paid them
is,
$250,000 worth of money out to the winners.
PM2's ready.
It was actually detrimental to the modding scene because it forced people to hide their secrets from each other.
Arma is a perfectly wonderful game with 0 bugs. And you can't tell me otherwise.
Arma doesn't have bugs.
It has features. It just works.
Check.
This is Bravo. Good to hear from you, Bravo.
By the way, I heard someone ask what's Bravo's vehicle. Alpha's vehicle is the one in front.
That's not what the map says. The map says that 502 is Alpha's, therefore 924 is Bravo.
The one that has 5 Igla missiles and a fuck ton of shrimp ammo is Alpha's vehicle.
Amazing. You guys can't even read numbers. We're off to a great start, aren't we?
What do you... Oh, that's number 1!
Just happened.
I've got a running joke with Iofus. I told him this morning. So this with a few people that watch actively. We've got a joke going for every time Iofus bitches about something and
counting down how many times Yanni has to read this mop.
And when he bitches in 50 and the main net for everyone.
Alright, Yanni, find yourself a driver, but
I get $20 if he does it
other
over
than
6
that,
times. I
everyone
gotta
here's
pay $20
Alfred.
to a few buddies if he bitches less than 6 times. If it's 6 times even, we break even. So. Alrighty, so I'm just debating what I want to garrison today. I'm just gonna keep this really, really casual. But I'm thinking, just to be ahead of the game here. How to get everything going. Yeah, Barbarian even like, yeah, sounds about right. You're goddamn right. Okie dokie, they want to go for that resource field second, so I gotta set this up. Look at that, it looks so uniform.
On the way!
I just realized all these were added, possibly without the proper coefficient. So we might have something randomly floating today. Basically, so I have everything built in a master file, and then I transport it over to the active mission they're doing. And you got to make sure when you transfer stuff that you disable the scaling, the ground scaling, so you know items clip to the surface. Because if you don't, you might have stuff like float, because it tries to scale properly, like that. Yeah. So I gotta. Next mission, because I don't think they're going to this area, I gotta delete everything and just repaste it properly, and it should be fine. I'm just really good at making that oopsie, because I always forget about it. Also, I didn't feel like building, I was proud of this file, because I started pre-building everything in the mission file, and not building garrisons like you see me right now. However, with the stunt they pulled last week, where they completely changed the route they were going, I am now not taking any chances, and I'm just going to pre-build it in Zeus. And I know there's some people that bitch about that, and you know what? They can go play a casual op at some other place then. I'm just here to have fun. Make sure the players have fun. Have a good scenario. And we'll all go from there. So what do I want to add? Let's get a few normal Humvees going here, just as transportation Vics. Another thing I have to do is the Bradleys in the AO, because their inventories don't always transfer properly. I need to delete the inventories so they don't steal the Javelins, because the Javelins aren't supposed to exist in this world.
Send in Goat Team 6.
So let's see.
Now.
Probably put like 4 Humvees up here, because I got like a platoon hiding up here, give or take. And I gotta get an artist for the next batch of badges. I'm just a little tight for capital right now because taxes and I need to get money for taxes. Weewoo's just been busy. But Patriot, thanks for the 19-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. I'll get a little more lively in a few minutes, guys. We're just in the, you know, the pre-build part of the stream. Let's see, there's another Brad over here, and you're gonna have Javelins in you, because of course you do. Why wouldn't you? So, how you guys doing? Well, no. I wouldn't say the player base is bad for doing that. If I found Javelins in a vehicle, I'd totally freaking steal them. Like, that's an awesome advantage, you know? I'm gonna do a full complement R&R here. I'm gonna take a fuel Vic, put it over there. Money for taxes, yeah. I'm going to switch how I do taxes, turn them into quarterly payments instead of yearly payment, because it bites me in the butt every tax season. Point and click yeet missiles, yeah, right? Let's see, can I set up a large Humvee patrol? I can.
Copy. Wilco. Roger that.
Liru's just trying to make ends meet.
Understood.
I'll put an old Bradley model there. I still have about I have a sticky note somewhere that has the exact number, but I have under 15, and I didn't scrap them for older models. I'm still just using them because the command camera is kind of meh. Plus, it still has toes, so they're not as bad. Basically, they're just going to get these 3 positions today, and then they'll probably index. I got 3 hours to do it. I'm not going to do a T3 op today. I'm instead going to take care of some IRL stuff. And we'll go from there. Also, there won't be a Sunday Golden Rule 2 upload video today. I'm sorry. It'll be next week. I got about 1/3 of the way done with production, and then pretty much ran out of time. I should have my audio track stuff finalized now. I've got everything routed through track 6 as a master track, and then mic audio going through track 1, desktop audio going through track 2, and then TeamSpeak audio going through track 3, something like that. So it'll make editing the individual tracks easier. But when you stream, you're only allowed to stream 1 track, so I've got everything on a 4th track, which I put as track number 6. And that'll make it easier for myself and the editors to edit the stuff and mess with individual tracks. So, you know, we got that going for it.
Alpha's ready to hit through
It's
the
also
PC pole.
because I'm getting really sick of YouTube misprocessing the video, and then everything comes out really, really quiet. And I'm trying to get rid of that issue, because
Don't go through yet.
there's no way for me to fix YouTube, but I can at least try to, optimize the audio tracks a bit better, because apparently I have to do that.
Set the GRD 400.
Can Alpha already jump through the pole?
Alpha Bravo, do you copy me on 5-0?
Alpha, go please.
Alpha Bravo, make sure you guys have boxes for the MI8 in case you need resupply that the vehicles cannot provide.
Did we have any crates with ammo and stuff loaded?
This kind of came out okay. These float a little bit, but...
Just sling load in an arsenal box.
Hey, Bad Wolf, I think at some point the ground crew is gonna need to go and pick up Falcon from the fob. He's not gonna get in here in time.
Yeah.
See how things go.
Well, they're just rolling around there.
Copy, Falcon.
Logistics doesn't know.
Because he's got T4 issues, so hey.
Yeah, I feel that, Ymir.
Alpha's BMPs should
Again,
be ready
just
soon
slowly becoming
when they
a
get more
professional
AK
streamer.
mags into it.
Bravo Vic, I
Making
believe
it
is good.
all work.
We have so many RPGs in that crate that if it goes up, it's going to be a fucking nightmare.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about the crowd. I worry about the BMP.
Yeah, just worry about
the
BMP.
BMP goes up, all the ammo in the BMP.
Yeah, tomorrow will be...
Let's not lose the BMP then.
Whatchamacallit? No. Tomorrow I've got the World War I up, half prepped. I'm going to finish that tonight while I play D&D. Tuesday is going to be a free day for me to just work on some personal finance stuff and probably some more front logging of videos. Wednesday will be 506 Zeus, the last Gulf War op I'm going to do for him. I got to come up with a concept for that.
Oh yeah, so where are crates by the front or the rear one?
What in the... The rear one is ours.
Okay.
Can someone tell Malin to stop showing off? He's gonna hurt himself.
A bit fast. Alpha's crates up by the rear BMP. And Alpha's got
Show off.
to do the self-off pole.
Copy, Alpha.
That was,
Okay, go through.
that was funny. Yeah, there's Malin for you. He gives 0... Oh, by the way, fun fact, all of my videos about Indochina ops get decensored because of the word China in Indochina, so I have to now censor the China part of Indochina when I talk about the first Indochina War for the Indochina ops that we do Mondays with the World War I stuff, so that's fun. Also, fun fact, I have to censor the word German or Germany because it also gets you demonetized. So I don't know. I honestly don't know anymore. Welcome to YouTube, where you have to censor country names now because they get you demonetized. Fuck me. And it's not about the demonetization that kills me. What kills me is when it gets demonetized, it also gets delisted from recommendations on people, so the channel doesn't grow. And the whole reason I'm stuck in YouTube hell is because I've gotten so many of those demonetizations in such a short time, and when I want to do new op concepts, I don't let anything stop me, but then I find new words.
On the road is good to be brought to the FOB.
Yeah, Roger, standby. Everything, just gets demonetized. Yes, Barbarian, German, because World War II. That's what I've tracked it to. It's literally World War II related. I don't know why. Trust me, if I knew, but...
Cook it out. Pick the best
It
armor, the
confuses
best
me
helmet.
just as much as you.
I got a slight problem. I can't grab the PTOS from the arsenal. It's an arsenal. Go take your shit.
I'm just
respawn
typing in chat.
to reload it. Don't worry about it. I'm that squad.
If you can't take anything from the arsenal, there's nothing I can do about it. So just respawn, rekit, I don't know.
Or the most AT I've ever seen of someone.
Nope, he doesn't have the fucking big boy. No fuckers, no nothing.
Latest unboxing did not get demonetized, no.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, right. If you won't be politically correct on your own, the thought police will get you first.
Hey.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna try some new stuff, see if I can get finances out of something else so I don't have to worry about YouTube anymore, because I just don't trust it, you know? The only way you can trust it is if you're a major channel. And I'm just kind of in the middle. We're not doing OnlyFans as.
Okay. So officially was early, which
Yanni, do we have an ETA on your driver yet?
Okay.
That's the wrong Vic.
To be honest,
No,
no.
apparently I don't have DND
Minutes
today because they're
somewhere,
rescheduling the
some
shit.
direction. Go. He's in the channel above.
yeah,
I don't know if
that's
he's
no
AFK, but go ask. Actually, I'll go ask.
Yeah, officially might as well join Dragonlance.
Yeah, I was about to say here, why do I
So I
have
got
to go
free
ask?
time,
He's your
which I can spend on Ops. Cool.
got enough room in the B&B.
Trouble.
We could do more merchandising, but I'd have to find some artists, and
Where did you guys go?
actually I had some links to a few like a year ago. Ooh, excuse me. Plus I need to
Falco's
find
in
one
that
for the
5-minute
new
AFK thing that he said he was. So
stream badge, and I want
don't
to
know,
get some new
minutes.
channel icons too.
I'll
So.
be driving the first BMP until then. So
Fuck, I might just
it'll
go
be
float in
fine.
my pool for an hour or two. Relax. I've been getting some really bad eye strain the past few days, and it's just been making my life miserable. Chronic headaches.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, this is,
BMP that actually has a gunner and driver. You guys are first. Yanni, you're second. Ground Vic
Oh
purring
god,
up
Az,
the rear.
let's not talk about politics, please.
Yeah, I guess this one's out.
Like, let's just make a funny joke about YouTube and the thought police and call it that, because I don't want this channel to ever get political.
Yeah. That is
The Trump's wall video
that is
might
the
have
wrong
made
vehicle
me,
you're
but
driving,
holy
sir.
crap, it brought in a lot of weird fans that were very open about some very extreme beliefs, and I don't want to deal
No
with that
fucking
again.
way, cause I have my ammunition in here. I have the 5
Ever.
Igla missiles and everything in here.
No. They're in this one.
Are we still complaining about not being able to read numbers?
No,
2!
we have 5 Iglas in this one as well, so calm down.
I think Liru copied the same one over. Maybe? What?
I just dragged them over. Whatever they had in their inventory is something I didn't touch.
Maybe both Vic crews like having air. Anyway, BMP with full crew first. Yanni,
So
you're
by the way,
second,
every
then ground
time
command.
Every time I Opus bitches on 5-0, I will count up. So far we're at 2, guys. You gotta help me out here. If you hear I Opus bitch about something, you need to let me know, okay? Because I've got a running bet with a few people that may or may not be watching right now. But if I Opus bitches more than 6 times in this op, I get $20. And if he bitches less than 6 times, I have to pay 3 people $20, so I lose 60. And then if it's 6 even, then no one wins anything. So we have an Iopus bitching counter now.
Other BMP, you're kind of heading the wrong way.
Alright, ground forces, relaying, recon, air radar. We've got quite the welcoming committee waiting for us, so let's play it cautious.
So anyway, when they're about to do the first attack, I'll start the recording portion. And actually, let me start the recording right now so I can, record for highlights. Ah, dang, that means I didn't get what Malin got on the runway, but, so I can explain what they upgraded and what the enemies upgrade, which I didn't really upgrade anything for the enemies. They kind of took a big blow on the resource field, so just a big ouch. Yeah, Barb, then the quality's trash. Oh, it's okay. We'll figure. We'll all know Iopus' voice by the end of the stream. But if I ever find the know-how, I will add cute little things like Iopus bitch counter would be 1. Nanostar saying gentleman over 5-0 would be 2. And every time that comes up, I'd have to have like a picture of the spy from TF2. Whether he'd be red or blue, that would probably depend if player base is blue 4 or op 4. And then I can't do it if he's independent, or I can just color it green. As overextending due to aggression. We could have every time the BMPs die in this scenario, because I could assure you we would max that counter almost every time. Well, okay, here's we can't do a player-based force splitting because
Bad Wolf, I might not have a driver.
they'd only do that
all.
once in the op, and then it would all like, you know, that would kill them
Falcon's,
completely.
Done everything and his T4 is not working.
And
send you official
they've got a
news.
solo crew
Also
on one of the BMPs, CAG.
Gunshots. Rear Vic, was that you?
We could have one for every time Andruza disconnects, or Back in Black, because Back in Black has even worse
Johnny,
internet
leave
issues now than
one
Andruza.
additional Yanni, I'm gonna have the Atomic.
Never mind.
rekit.
Falcon's saying he's fixing it. He just needs extra time and he's sorry.
So it looks like they're gonna cross into Overwatch.
At least I have constant communication with my AFK driver than what last time happened.
I mean, is he actually in the BMP or?
No.
Okay, he never loaded it.
He was in the commander seat of the vehicle, so I guess T4 just kicked him or something like
What
that.
am I doing for 4th of July? Bloodwind's coming over, we're having another couple over, and we're going to drink, barbecue, chill in my pool, and shoot off illegal fireworks in Virginia. Finger guns.
If not, MI8 can get him in pretty close, and Groundfit can get him in pretty quick.
Yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't call it a double date, Barb. A double date implies we're trying to be romantic or, you know, woo
You
the
shouldn't
ladies.
be
Now we're just
logging
fucking
into our
around.
Arma servers with Battle Eye engaged at all.
I think he just learned that.
Got you 2x5. Seymour, go ahead, push the 5-5. We can't hear you there.
No, not okay. You know what? We're not talking about my real life plans if you people are gonna be that fucking degenerate. We're gonna start the VOD recording here for not the VOD, but the video for the main channel. Hi everyone, I'm Weewoo. Ignore what you might read in the chat because they're all weird. It's Project 11 today, Phase 16. UF has only about, I want to say, a few weeks worth of territory left. The players will hopefully have this done by part 20, and then we can make this just a massive 20-parter. Yay! Anyway, they are rolling out 2 BMPs, and Command Vic back there, and I believe Alpha and Bravo are both in the BMPs, so it's going to be a standard 30-person, 40-person, half platoon, mechanized platoon, excuse me. Going through, taking a few objectives. They want to take this fob back, take this large resource field, and take this fob, and then we might see something special happen. I'm not going to have any intel in this fob because they already got that fob prior, and then this fob, I'll give them some intel for fob that'll be up there, but by then we'll probably index because, you know, just an easy back clap. But what did the players buy this week? It's going to be hard to see at this angle, but they bought new helmets and new vests. So tier 3 helmets and vests on the table. You can see one of those helmets right there. He also does have the new vest on, basically to give them more ballistic protection, especially against 5.56. So that's mainly what they got. They also bought back their BMP. And in terms of what Blue 4 bought, I'm actually saving funds to try to keep in reserve based off of what they do for tactics this week. And now it's the waiting game.
It seems that we have a heavy machine gun on the east side of the village.
Wow, they immediately found this guy. They mis-PID'd the HMG, though. That's actually a GMG.
Which side of the village?
It's on the east side, in the hill.
But yeah, I've got another ambush valley right here.
I have a question. Do we want to wait for Falcon for him to come back?
I'm going to tick the time up to 8 o'clock, and
That
then
way
we'll
we're
send it to
for that. He is loading into Arma as we speak, and probably attempting to join the server any second now. Won't be long.
Just conscript someone else for the time being.
So basically, they're chatting about.
no one else can because they're not
locked.
Yanni doesn't have a.
yeah.
He doesn't have a gunner for one of the BMPs because the guy that was trying to connect is having some weird TFAR issues. So he's just commenting that they might want to wait for him. But honestly, one BMP will be enough.
I mean, technically, he was in the vehicle when he had to disconnect, so maybe Liru can be nice today. Maybe.
Jesus Christ. We're waiting. I'm going to look around a bit more.
Do we need to bribe Liru with
Squad
cookies?
leaders, start working on your plans. Assume one BMP for the time being.
I'm only nice if I'm in the mood to be nice. Today I'm in the no fucks given mood. I'll probably teleport them up as long as they're not in contact, but they'll have to ask. But I also, if there is someone flying inserts, I want to give them something to do, which there is. Is that the MI-24? Are they? They're actually using the MI-24. But they never use the MI-24. They're actually using an asset I've been begging for literally a month and a half for them to use, and they're using it to tow arsenal boxes. Why do they hate me? Why do they hate me? I mean, Barbarian, the MI-26 crashes have gotten so bad, we now have a debug MI-26 for when they blow it up. Oh my god.
Either an M2 or a GMG.
Seymour's flying it of all people, too. That's kind of interesting to see. Normally he mains medic or infantry, but it's nice to see him expanding, getting out of his comfort zone. Otherwise, I've got 3 hours to make this work, so let's see how things go.
Where's the squad?
The question is, do we just want to kill it from range and then go down the hill or just go around?
Okay, I was like, where'd the arsenal box go? But yeah, no, he moved it. I'm gonna start reacting more often to Malin's sonic booms.
I don't know, squad leaders, if you have any other thoughts, but my thoughts is we can't really avoid not taking it before we push into the valley to the dismount, and I don't think we can get to the dismount stealthily, so we should probably go ahead and take it.
Yeah, just snap it from range and quickly rush down into the valley.
Bravo can just push along the outside on the,
Yeah, I'm gonna chill on this gun, so if they try to snipe me, I'm gonna immediately get out and run.
Bravo, if you're gonna go down Alpha, BMP can take out the GMG and cover for you.
Yeah, Bravo, start moving.
Phase 16
Alpha, stay here till
Project
Bravo
11.
says they're about ready to execute and ready to engage. Alpha, head straight in. Bravo, head straight in from your respective jump-off points.
Okay, right now, can we please switch the Vic crews so we don't have, so we don't have the fuck, fine. I'll be Bravo's Vic then.
Johnny, we've told you about 50 times that you're in the wrong Vic.
I know, and now that we're finally in an Overwatch position, I was like, hey, do we switch into the right vehicles now? But I guess not.
Just accept that you're Bravo Vic now. Stop complaining.
So Johnny jump out of Alpha Squad and hardcore the guys jump in.
That one doesn't count for Iopus. Iopus isn't bitching, he's yelling at Yanni to do something. No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. That's, Yanni asked a question and it was answered. That wasn't Iopus openly bitching. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. We're still at 2. I will be the judge here, okay? So I'm pretending to be this guy. I'm scanning the hills. I'm scanning down in the valley. If I see something and it looks like it's about to kill me, I'm gonna run. But if I see infantry, I'm gonna range. Oh, no. I want him to get more. That means I get money, but I gotta be fair.
Okay, so we're gonna flank around, I guess?
Bravo's flanking around, as was the plan, right?
Yeah,
that was
so
close.
Alpha's
That was
holding
close.
there
I'm not gonna
until
count that
Bravo's
one,
in
though.
position, and then Alpha's going to push across, hit it, and move on the normal line. Bravo's going to hit from the flank at the same time.
I know, Chow, and I
Ground command's
appreciate
gonna
it, but
tie in
I'm
the middle.
always fair with my bets. I'm always fair in general. Despite some people saying I'm not. They're saying they're flanking around, so they're going to come a bit closer. Interesting call right there. And now you got Seymour. Oh, even avoided the tree, and now he's backing off. Wow, that was... Damn, Seymour's actually becoming a good pilot. Now we wait. I mean, let's be honest, guys. $20 is $20. So if I come down here and I hear the BMP, then that's gonna startle the infantry. So they're also having air do recon, so they have things marked out. That's pretty nice.
Along red line.
Good to go. Alpha will take the shot on the 5th.
They're using it to mark vehicles, though, not infantry, so that's what can spook them. Plus, this guy is mostly covered on that angle, and if these guys come too far, then I do have a tank that can turn and engage. And then this Bradley can come out and boop him.
Alpha Bravo, whoever just had a guy dropped off, get on net with him so he doesn't blunder into the AO.
Solid copy.
Yeah, no, that's a BMP going out right there. That guy's
Bravo,
gonna...
this is Alpha.
Send it.
Our gun had some problems with going to target. Seems to be dismounted and fled to the northeast. I guess he's telling the other guys we're coming.
It's not that I had a problem. The BMP-3 required manual range finding.
What a problem.
Did you spook our target before we reached him?
Three!
He literally, as soon as I got eyes on him, he literally got up and ran.
You drove down the fucking hill!
Thanks. We were gonna, push up his...
That's still counted in 3. That's still counted in 3.
Bravo, I've got a stray guy from you that air just dropped off. He's with Command Vic for now.
These guys hear that now.
Have Falcon.
They're gonna start going towards it.
Bravo is inside the valley on the buildings. I don't see anyone here.
Alpha, push up double time to rendezvous with Bravo.
Contact.
Get ready for the assault.
Alpha's pushing.
Copy that.
Follow.
Alright, now...
Bravo's in contact with an
Excuse me.
infantry squad on the other side of the hill.
He said to defend only because of the jet.
On the west side of the village.
Gonna get my grenades.
Bravo, hit rep. Alpha, double time it.
Yeah, I see a lot of GL fire landing around Bravo, so...
Solid copy.
Bravo has a 50 cal Humvee to our east. We need help.
Yeah, so this squad got right into this ambush.
Tank coming in main road.
Yanni status.
He freaking flew!
Should be in
That was
the
beautiful.
server soon.
Tank is down, dismounted, don't kill it.
Oh! Oh, what was that?
Or Falcon should be ready to be teleported, I don't know.
It was awesome.
If he's ready, make sure he gets to the fob. MI8 is inbound to get him.
Yeah, Falcon's still loading in apparently.
Ground, I got one straggler to reinsert while I bring him.
I just got hit by something big.
Yeah, he's not even
Yanni, you're safe where you're at right now, right?
100% so far.
Okay.
That was a good AT hit.
Little.
Now these guys getting engaged from the left.
I get it.
That thing went off immediately.
I need help, please.
And
Bravo, this is Alpha. Have you
that doesn't count. That was a request.
Bravo cannot pull back.
All of their
Bravo's
Mascas is on the wrong side.
Yes, where are you currently?
East side of the village up on the hill, we took contact. We are mass-cast.
Doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Where? From the
here.
Oh my god.
Mark here. Very good.
Do I count that? Was that a bitch or a remark? Was that a bitch or a remark?
Bravo,
I'm gonna count that as a remark. I'm counting that as. No, you're right. That was a bitch. That was a bitch. You're right. 4. We're at 4. We're at 4, guys. We're at 4.
Alpha, 2 minutes setting up a CCP marked. Alpha BMP, make sure you're supporting as needed. Johnny, keep yourself safe till you can get Falcon.
Alright, I'm gonna pull these guys off AO. I'm gonna call for another QRF squad from the fob up here. There it is.
Green smoke on Bravo's location is ground command trying to provide a bit of a screen to try to get him over the hill.
Roger.
One thing's for certain, we're probably gonna have a reinsert or two after that messy little ambush.
On the way.
I need platoon medics or alpha medics over here now, or I'm going to lose people.
I need to grab a toolkit.
Can you move them 50 meters back to the CCP like I've been asking for 50 minutes, or do you need me to get them up here now?
Newer AT on the right.
Fine, I'll lose people. That's okay. We'll just move back.
Yeah, it's better than the entire squad on the side of the hill plus ground command
Fine,
element.
I'll lose
We're on
people.
the safe side of
5.
the hill, but okay.
5.
I guess
Yep.
we'll just move further back.
Okay. Yep.
Ground command, this is MI-24 with 3 times inserts. I'm taking the LZ X-ray.
We're not even at the first fob yet, and I mean technically we are, but they're not taking it right now. They're just engaged in the contact out here.
Yeah.
And we're at 5.
Yeah, Falcon with you.
I knew that was a safe bet. Freaking officially just got blown away. Holy crap.
For reinserts, including 1 times gunner for armor.
Holy, keep it to SR. I'm busy.
Trying to have AT flank around right here.
On the way.
I think they might have just noticed. We got 2 infantry right over here.
I'm gonna pull back towards the LZ so I can get Falcon ASAP.
Bravo, pull your guys who are up.
Wow, all the accuracy's bad. Yeah, so now BMP noticed that AT guy and he gets taken out.
Bad Wolf, you heard me?
Hey, is that tank in the valley dismounted?
Yes, copy.
Yes.
No, if he gets to 12, I don't get 40, unfortunately.
Bravo, you've got a transport Humvee inbound to your location with QRF.
So they're calling transports
I mean,
coming
Alpha,
in.
not Bravo. I meant Alpha.
Good copy. From what direction? MSR? North?
The ground QRF.
I'm gonna scare the BMP.
Good copy.
Eyes on friendly reinsert chopper west-southwest.
Just to let him know, I can hit him if I want to.
BMP-1, was that you shooting or was somebody shooting at you?
Yanni's good. No shots at me. He was on the road.
Whichever BMP just had something blow up in front of it.
Woo, we just got blown away.
Alpha's BMP is moving.
That's Alpha's BMP.
Alpha's BMP is BMP-1, Yanni. You're now BMP-2.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Tell Malin there's a good LZ right under him.
That's really useful. I'll be sure to land there in my plane.
Hold on. I'll pop smoke. Look behind you.
You know that's not Malin, Yanni, right?
Oh, I thought it was Malin. Anyway, I'm marking good LZ with smoke.
Alright, this guy fully bandaged
This
up.
is Dick. Reinserts already dropped up heading northeast from LZ X-ray.
Solid copy.
These guys I can delete, they're removed from play.
Alpha, do you have a squad to your west that's pushing us and shooting us down here at the CCP?
Good copy. They're currently at the northwest. We can't really deal with them because of the grass.
I think Yanni's been complaining more than Iopis this one, which is rare.
By any chance, did the Mi-24 have any rockets?
But otherwise, the players have survived my ambush.
Anything.
Or it's one guy, let's push him and shoot him. God.
This is Jake Tech, and Mi-24 does have rockets.
I'm gonna start building the next AO.
Okay, this seems that the hillside has been cleared. Alpha's got me medicing up.
Alpha Bravo, get your guys straight. Bravo, let me know how many reinserts you're gonna have.
Seymour, switch to 5-5, please.
And Alpha, the reason I don't have air do a strike is that there is an Igla chair in that fob.
Pick up the dial where there's a disabled Bradley direct
So
north.
Bad Wolf's going over here, he's getting recon. Meanwhile, I got this squad coming up, so he might be careful. He's about to get into a firefight.
Alpha Bravo, get yourself
I do have
straight.
this
The
stinger
fob's
chair
mostly
looking around.
light garrison at this point.
And then I got some of my new 50 cal turrets down, but it looks like they're not scoped, but they do have the little blast shield, which is cute.
Okay, Alpha's ready to move out.
Ground, this is BMP-1. Be advised, I'm currently
That's
still
good as.
accruing as my driver
I'm sure
has
you'll be
disconnected
quote-unquote
due to
taking another
internet.
break
Oh wow.
by August. No, we're not going to poke anyone with arty if they reach 12, but I will probably start fielding artillery sooner or later. Probably build a few extra positions on the map with artillery.
Why do I have people in Bravo that don't have gear?
That's Bad Wolf being shot at. He's quick to pop some grenades
I have
over.
Benisco here who has baseline spawn gear.
Ground, this is Alpha.
That's what's our IOPA's bitch counter at? Add 1, because that IOPA's
Okay,
was just
and
bitching about someone in his squad having the wrong gear. Are we at 5 now?
IOPAS, you know that's on 5-0, not 5-8, or not your squad net, right?
We have 6.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so if I get 1 more, I get 20 bucks.
Why I'm asking, like, why I have people in my squad that apparently didn't have time to gear up.
This is still number 6. This is still number 6. No, that was the same. It has to be a different thing he bitches about, okay? To make it fair. Ooh, that was a good grenade throw. No, that was something else they were throwing. Yes, my standard riflemen don't have grenades. Just spraying in their general direction, that's enough to make them leave and come back and whatnot.
We'll go. Solid copy.
Both BMPs, are you guys straight now, full crew?
I'm still waiting for Falcon.
This is BMP 1. I'm still waiting on my driver.
Yeah, we're at 6. We're at 6.
Where are you at so I can come get you?
Unless I double counted something, in which case we're at 5 and you guys made me miscount, which,
I'm
shame
waiting
on you.
at the CCP. Where are you?
At the intersection where the M60 was.
You mean, okay.
Yeah, he's
No,
over
you.
by Alpha's MP.
Alright guys,
We're
should
at
just be
6.
clean up at the FOB and the surrounding area, so take the FOB. Ground Command's gonna go get a drink before he has an aneurysm.
Alpha Couples will try to hold the northwest.
BMP2 is now has the driver.
He's a ninja.
Bravo's pushing into the fob.
The Bravo Alpha will hold onto the northwest.
Wow, their new vests are really overpowered. I'd frickin' put 6 bullets in them point blank.
BMD3, we have contacts northeast of the hill marked with red smoke. Please engage if possible.
Oh, this guy's free looking the wrong way. Oh, I just blew up somebody back there.
Ground Command's back on net. Sit
Who did I
right.
just...
Alpha has pushed up.
Bravo 2 is fully operational.
One at a time, please.
Alpha, we are contacted the northwest. We're currently firing into the FOB supporting Bravo.
Copy. BMP.
Rip OSH,
Make sure you're
jeez.
working with your squads.
BMP2 is,
I was just trying to
operational,
fire it over their heads. I wasn't actually expecting that to kill somebody. But anyway, Infidel, thanks for the 20-month resub. I hope you keep
Bravo,
enjoying the
quick
ops. I
question,
hope
you're
you're
not
getting
in
a
the
kick
fob
out of
yet,
this
right?
one, man.
Not in the fob at this time, we're on the hill southeast of it.
Good, because I'm gonna start shelling it.
Roger, there's a 50 cal Humvee in there somewhere.
Some AT going in. Died mid-firing. This squad, I swear.
We'll go. Roger.
They're just choosing a really wide angle. Yeah, I don't have him tied to anyone, so I have to guess.
On the spot, pushing in.
There he is.
BMP 1 back at full strength.
Copy, J-Tech.
Got me in the back fair and square.
Alpha, go ahead and crash in on the fob.
Bit what we're currently moving to the North Hill and direct west of the FOB. We're going to cover your north side.
Copy. Once they finish clearing the fob, we've got to figure out a solution for that tow Humvee first. That's going to give us the most trouble. It's got a clean shot 2 clicks down the valley.
Good copy. Where was it currently? Is it marked on map?
Alright, so first fob's taken. Now they're talking about a tow Humvee up there, and they're going to hit these 2 positions.
Bravo AR wants to pick up a saw. Is that okay with everyone?
That's fine.
Let's give him a warm.
He could have brought a PKM, so yeah, no looting enemy weapons.
Say
I've
again?
already picked up a small. Moss, sorry.
I don't think these guys are going to get up there in time, because they're set to combat, so they're going to move super slow.
We're gonna have to like one crew these picking things.
Yeah.
I have nothing officially planned for the tier 2 slot
He
after
dropped
Project
some
11.
TeamSpeak as well.
So suffice to say, I don't know. I just set you to careless hold fire.
Okay, let's go.
No, they go into a walk.
BMP2 is fully operational again.
Copy that. Solid copy.
I don't want to break them apart as an infantry
Which way are we
squad.
heading from this? North?
But I might have to, because they're lagging behind because their AI is making them flank around solid on the left and doesn't let me do anything.
Bravo, just want to make sure y'all guys didn't see any intel as we were clearing this thing.
Bravo, you have 1 times
cool they did
reinsert
establish
being
a
brought in
CCP.
from LZ X-ray.
I gotta think about what QRF I want to put up this MSR. And what they'll change around for this operation. And if I want to potentially counterattack.
Hey, could we not
FYI,
threaten our
Alpha
own...
Bravo, 1 transport Humvee has been requisitioned by JTAC to pick up reinserts from the LZ and expedite.
Alpha copies.
Hey, can we not threaten our own troops with friendly fire today? That'd be super cool.
That's 7!
What's going on?
Do I have to repeat myself every time?
I mean, we haven't been firing at you today, if that's what you're asking.
No, I said threaten people with friendly fire.
Ground, this is high. Do you copy?
Send it high.
Ground just high just won $20 over.
Okay, Alpha Bravo, we have vehicle intel for the town of Aldana. It's got one Bradley in it and a tow Humvee on Overwatch. That tow Humvee is going to be our tougher solution because it's got a 2-click clean shot down the valley. What do you guys think is going to be the best solution?
Recommend we actually try a flanking maneuver this time and wait till Bravo's in position to perform the flank before we give ourselves away.
Last time you said you were ready.
You guys can keep it going. That's a suggestion. I'm not going to count that as a bitch, but it is borderline.
The plan was that Alpha pushes at that point and takes it out, but we can do that in debrief. Let's move on.
You want to really argue about this now, Karn?
Yeah.
Don't give me that if you start arguing and then you handle it in debrief now. Don't start that.
Okay. Okay.
Ranger coming back in from the southwest.
So, yeah. I can win $20 on the first pop they take. Oh, that's... What a relief.
What about crossing over to the northern road? Because that shouldn't be overwatched.
Did our air recon get any eyes on that area?
So Humphrey is still on a higher vantage point on that.
No, I'm not going to ask for double or nothing.
Down into us from right about there.
So Fabit's over here. He's built a bunker.
Yeah, but that gets the infantry in close enough to the town at least. I still don't know of any solution, and we can do against that Humvee looking at the
so he's
terrain.
calling them out.
That last Alpha spotted an infantry squad moving up on our position from the north. Alpha is engaging.
Copy, make sure you're working with your BMP to make it a quick fight.
He's starting to shoot. What? What? One bullet. One... How do you jam after the first shot of a fresh gun?
I had one jogging back east.
Bravo, the one issue I would have with that recommended route is...
I just wanted to kill him because he's on his own.
On the western side
Game!
Of that, I forget what the hell it's called. Is going to leave you exposed to the primary town of Al-Nabak. So you might want to come down, route it down the eastern side. I'm not sure how I want to route Alpha.
It should have more than enough tree cover.
I'm also thinking with the BMP, not just the infantry, or just infantry, yeah.
BMP can go down onto the actual roadway.
Oh, if we want, we can also...
Please tell me that's not my marksman that's dead.
The issue is then the BMP's left flank is going to be open.
I should be able to see him.
I mean, I'm okay to actually walk infantry and do it, you know.
On the way.
And Alpha, where would you propose to have your BMP during this?
Alpha can push up on the mountains, get eyes on the tow, dismount, and deal with the infantry from the direct south.
Okay, Bravo, take your BMP to Bravo flank, in map, be careful, Almayas, we don't know the full situation there, and start routing your guys Alpha. Since it sounds like we're continually getting pushed by infantry coming down this ridge, just clear the ridge heading towards your plan, and just execute the plan as you guys see fit in terms of coordinating with each other, and then...
Yep, so that squad's getting blastoed. That guy's blastoed.
Northeast on the hill.
There's my marksman.
I heard almost none of that because Bravo is in contact, so...
Yep, we are engaging the same contacts from the southwest.
You guys can continue the counter. I've made my money, so that's all I care about. Red smoke being popped, I guess, to help identify other assets of where the contact is. I'm just creatively trying to delete bodies out of their line of sight. Now we're just waiting for them to move out again.
Is completely dead.
Alpha advises contacts have been dealt with. They're mounting up on our BMP.
Alright, I'm gonna move this a little to the right because I don't want them to crash into it as they drive by.
We can expedite if you see any, like, clearer routes, but let's not
When
stay
those
on the
two
road.
squads dismount, I'm gonna send one along the left flank, one on the right. Freaking Valley of Death ambush. I didn't even mean for that to be an ambush, it was just timing. So, how's everyone's Sunday? We're just waiting for the players to get remounted. Bodwolf has mentioned he might have them go on foot, but nope, they are remounting the BMPs. That's good to see. I would hate to be marched 3 clicks. Got QRF coming to dismount, go on the left and right. I want to set up a small ambush in that town. And then when they hit that position, I'll provide a much bigger wave of units to come down. So we'll just see how everything's going.
Alpha's on the move.
Excuse me. So just trying to check what the later plans for me are going to go for, so... a lot of my time freed up. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to take advantage of it. Can I airdrop an AC unit? I've got a fan in here for air conditioning now, but it's loud that so loud that my mic will pick it up even at my new settings. So
Alpha, standby, JTech. Alpha. There are 3 times squads in Humvees proceeding around ground QRF Route Bravo towards Aldana. Since you're on the right flank, thought you should be aware.
So they're gonna attack completely from the south. It's interesting. I like the idea, but it is gonna keep the armor assets about a click away. I've got nothing to really catch wind of that plan, but it could work for him. I look into RTX voice at all? Not yet.
A bit of Alpha's getting its driver back, I guess.
Can Corporal Hardcore, whoever's in this Vic Payne, so I know which one? Thank you.
No problem.
Just want to make sure I had the right one. Otherwise, they're going mobile once again. Saw some whales. That's nice, Sunday Beach. I mean, that would make sense with your name.
Alpha is mobile.
And let's finish up
Alpha,
body cleanup
make sure
here.
you don't spook, make sure you don't spook the tow and any infantry around it till Bravo's in position. I want you guys hitting it both simultaneously.
Good going.
Alright, I'm gonna spawn another 2 squads up in the town since we're starting to get up there.
On the way. We'll go.
And I might have that, Vic take off soon.
On the way. Understood. Copy. We'll go. Roger. On the way. Copy.
Alright, so that's basically setting up 2 infantry to come down this MSR to go take that fob back. Since I, technically wouldn't know where the player base is going, I'd assume they'd go off the MSR, but they're going to take a different route, so they might bypass each other. However, I suspect this squad will get into an engagement with them somewhere. That squad will be forced to come around, then this Humvee will pull, and I might actually pull this stuff to go down because we might realize, hey, they're not going up the MSR, so there's no point of that ambush. From there, I might also send another squad on foot to go deal with that group of, their attack wave. So now it's just a matter of waiting. So I think Seymour pulled back. He, yeah, no, he's just chilling.
Bravo,
I saw
did
him
you
start
see
using the
anything in the
MI8
account of
instead of the
Almaez?
24.
Looks clear on our path. We passed
constantly
to the
updating
north
their
of it, though,
position.
so...
Copy. Looking clear is clear enough for our purposes. We've already bypassed it.
So now we're just waiting for them to get into
it should
position.
be safe to drive through.
But overall, this week I'm going to hopefully wrap up the sound upgrades to
Alpha
all the
Bravo
streams and
just
stuff, so
reset its
hopefully
ground
won't have any
command,
more
and its
videos
Vic
that
is
get
kind of
screwed on the
crawling
YouTube
and
process
splitting the
system.
difference between your two, but staying about 100 meters
Barbarian
behind the
M's
squad.
are still hard at work. I'm hoping Outcast gets into editing again for the shenanigans. We can get a front log going again. And I'm going to hopefully have time this week to just dedicate to Golden Rule 2, finishing that up for next Sunday, because I wasn't able to get to it this Sunday because of other things that came up, and just editing other videos down, because I've got a friend of mine that keeps bitching about golf. Because I shot some Golf with Your Friends recordings, and... Is that up? Oh, I thought that was black for a second. Black means it's destroyed. For example, that shear dropping out, so I thought they just did an oopsie, and I was about to hyperventilate. But I just want to hopefully get through everything this week. Yeah, the basement gremlins, that's good. I wouldn't call Barbarian and M slaves. I'd call them indentured servants, okay? It's all about how you write that resume, you know? You gotta upscale those words. So anyway, squad is starting to reach the Humvee up here. Humvee's gonna, tell them locally that there's nothing that's coming down, so squad will keep moving. And I'm gonna call for some additional support from that fob, because manpower is technically something I have infinite of. And then these can be just some squads I use in reserve. Normally, I'd like to do air travel, but enemy air versus my air, it makes it a little tough to manage all that. Probably also going to send a pair of Bradleys into the town from afar. Since air's already reconned it out, they might complain that I, spawning it in as the infantry come in might be a bit too OP. So I will have a pair
On the way.
go mobile into the town. That way they can actively track QRF. So Alpha might be out of position here if this squad gets any of its AT on that BMP before they're ready. That could cause a pretty nasty mass-caz. And Malin is flying... He just did a barrel roll. I'm going to return the favor for that one. I did buy up a few more of those jets, too, so... I'm also doing a lot of research on SAM positions. So that'll be something I build in the near future.
On the way.
So yeah, with air coming that close, I might even scrap some, like half my jets just so I can build a few of those. Malin would have already detected it, I'm willing to bet. Trying to check if this guy's switching to defend only. Yeah, see, he's already kind of circling around on the right. But I gotta watch that jet too, to make sure he doesn't try to just fly out of the map like he's doing.
Bravo has reached our dismount point. We're pushing on foot to get eyes on the tow Humvee at this time.
Alpha's also at the dismount with proceeding on foot.
Alright, there he's going.
Matt Green, can you
Alpha,
tell your guys
since you're
not
on the
to
right-
skyline like that?
Meanwhile...
Excuse me? I couldn't hear anything.
I was just informing you
You're
that you guys were
skylining.
skylining.
There is a whole hill between us.
Are these guys set to combat?
Alpha, since you're on the right
Yeah,
flank,
okay, that
letting
means they
you
heard
know that there is more forces coming down QRF route Bravo. 3 more Humvees, likely each with a squad, and a Bradley.
Copy, do we have the direct location currently, or are they just moving around?
So they're gonna report to this squad and say, hey, we think that they're coming this way.
Roger.
Oi, Alpha, you got contact to your east.
Pull that unit around.
Alpha's in contact.
Copy. On the way.
Zeus,
Bravo,
there was a scouting party
expedite.
over here. Alpha's engaging.
Bravo's not in a position to support you right now.
Ground command's moving to add Overwatch.
start
Your
freaking out
Vic is
that
your primary
BMP.
support, Alpha.
He's backing off.
There's trees in the way, Alphas. I can barely see.
Yeah,
You're not
no, I
supporting that
gotta...
Falcon. Just hang tight there. You're safe right there for now.
Okay.
That jet's being dumb, so I gotta...
Understood.
pretty much turn her back. Because if she flies out of the map and I lose sight of her, then
BMP-1,
that's it,
ground
you know?
command's at your rear. Where are the contacts?
And now the infantry are pulling back.
They were to our northeast.
On the way.
Alpha's pushing contact northeast, securing the hill.
Solid copy.
Bravo, you expedite on the Humvee. Alpha's
So I'm
dealt
gonna
with
start
contacts
throwing
coming
stuff
from the
around.
northeast.
Infantry's coming into queue here.
On the way. Copy that. Understood.
So PTRS is pretty loud. They would have heard that up there. So I'm gonna try to have them back off and go to the ridge to their. At that angle, it would have been their left flank. And we're gonna try to get eyes on something. QRF still coming in.
Copy.
So that's to give them a waypoint. Oh, we gotta get Cheer teleported in, so let's boop them in real quick.
Be advised, enemy tow Humvee heading down QRF Road Alpha. Currently heading southeast.
Well, you're a BMP. You've got a shot on it. Take it.
He's
I
flaring
don't
off.
have eyes. Seen heading south.
That was a missile.
It was the enemy tow Humvees flanking around to our southwest on the southeast hill.
curious to hear if there's a buzzing, but doesn't look like it.
Yanni, you're clear to move up.
Yeah, no, Mountain's given a wide berth. F-16 now turning. And I am going to move this driver over to this specific spot.
Bravo, you've got enemies moving towards you, I believe, on enemy's marker. Whole squad.
Yeah, we saw them.
Alpha, where'd that tow Humvee go since it's still up?
It's currently firing, yeah. You got this vehicle.
BMP's hurt.
2 times Humvees arriving with 1 squad each in the town.
I mean, he did fire and aggro it, so...
We spotted a Bradley inside
yeah, that's why I don't shoot small arms at the AI, because then that turns them onto aggro mode.
This is BMP 1, my driver is DCing, and it just happened to be the time that they launched a tow at us.
BMP, get yourself safe.
He's going
You're
down.
pretty safe.
Yeah, I gotta invest in SAMs, man. It's a big oucheroonie.
On the way.
I'm gonna have these guys go over to where the explosions are. There aren't any gunshots. Have those guys join up with those groups to come in. We still have this M2 kind of patrolling around.
On the way.
And I'm gonna have that Vic pull back. So I can go ahead and delete that now that that's all dead. Hearing more
Alpha,
PTRS rounds going
on
off.
foot?
Yeah,
Enemy
we're only
tow is
doing
moving
it.
north
It's
and
currently
turn around.
pulling back to the northwest on the MSI.
Got a lot of GMGs firing at it, but they're slow traveling. That's going to continue to pull this infantry squad to go south on that position, allowing Bravo to pretty much bypass
Corporal Hardcore,
everything.
you still up?
Solid copy. On the way. Roger.
He's stable.
Understood. We'll go.
Have those squads kind of bypass and move. With that, the BMP
he's
here, I think
stable.
I cut her fuel, yep.
Roger.
Tow moved into the town.
I'm gonna have her route around, provide overwatch for the infantry.
Bravo, BMP, do you copy that? Tow is pulled back into that town?
Yeah, I got eyes on it. It's moving through the town, falling back northwest.
Mountains landing. Took a little bit of damage from something. Possibly a grazing shot from a missile.
Be advised, Bradley is leaving town at this time. You have 2 times squads inbound to Alpha's position. Bravo's setting up trenches to try and engage from up here and cut them off.
I want that asset to pull back. Bravo has said that the Bradley is moving down. They could find, they could get some AT on it when it stops. And these infantry are not going to do me any favors here because
Bad
they're
Wolf,
set
this
to
is
aggro.
Hardcore back on net.
A firm, work with JTAC to get yourself extracted.
So these guys do have the high ground on that position. Meanwhile, this infantry squad is going up just a small little ridge away from that infantry squad, so they're gonna get a pretty
Alpha Bravo, push on the town.
nasty angle here. Meanwhile, I just heard some small arms fire. I
Be advised, you
don't
do
know where
have
that
some
was
sort of squad
specifically,
to
though.
your southeast somewhere. Alpha, I don't have good eyes.
I'm gonna grab this guy and reposition him. Something big did just fire. I'm gonna break these guys apart and charge up there. So that would be the BMP firing hard. No damage from the looks of it, though. There it is. Tow's disabled, gun's disabled. I don't know what that driver is doing. And now we got this other squad that's walked up on these dudes. Now we're just having a large amount of contact go on. Bradley is decrewed. I'm going to have it pull back.
Others up, we'll
Let me check her cargo, make sure it's emptied. Because that stuff technically doesn't exist. Now you're having this large amount of infantry. It's going to basically scale these rocks, get up on the ridge, try to get in grenade range of these guys. BMP isn't going to be able to do any support, because if it overextends, I can AT it. And then this assault will fall apart. Meanwhile, remnants of the other squad are dealing with the infantry back here.
Alpha, you still got contact southeast.
Bravo has engaged the Bradley and 2 squads now. We're intercepting them.
Uh-oh, I hear it moving. I was aiming for that tree, it didn't work. And some of these guys immediately going to defend only. And
Alpha, enemy
routing.
squad is approximate for contacts who are to your south and east.
Have those guys adjust. This group's come down in the base right here. They're starting to engage stuff as well. And the 2 Bradleys coming in. That's gonna possibly be an issue here. And this other squad, it is marked. They're also just kind of in the thicket here. I'm gonna break them apart and send them in as well. These 3 are close enough where I won't really need to break apart here. Mac Marine is down. JY goes down, and officially is also doing his best to hold it.
Squad is heading back to him.
Someone just got blown into the
Copy,
ether.
Alpha, FYI, enemy squad on the road. Marked enemy squad.
These guys are doing their best to hold. Another dude just got blown away. Those GL shots are being very accurate. Good on the player base there. That group of 2 I'm going to delete because they're just routing. Yeah, it's the high ground, right? So if anything, I'm gonna play Shock Trooper here. Get those grenades out. Ooh, I blew up Cheer with that one. Well, otherwise the fortifications pretty much took the others. Now I'm having this infantry group run up. Bad Wolf, the ground command, he's running back with the infantry over here. They are doing their best to clear these guys out. Looks like they just did. And now they're going to have to go down there and grab Mac Marine. You've seen some double tap with the PTRSs. And most of these guys are pretty much blown away, so pretty good. But we do have the 2 Bradleys coming down. I meant to bring them over as vehicle QRF. But instead, they're not going to do that. I'm going to repace this guy. He's set to aggro, he's not set to route, so I'm going to try to have him do a wide flank. And this, you know, I'm going to have this vehicle come around too. It's probably going to get killed by that BMP, but I do need it as an element. And then we got the 2 Bradleys coming in as well, so this flank is still not over. We're going to start seeing the second wave here. This squad's going to come up and hit this Mascaz because they were originally reacting to that destroyed BMP. And then they'll start moving up on the north where this other stuff was going on. So, Undead trying to fire PTRS at this guy. He's firing back with a rifle. Otherwise, he is set to defend only, so he will try to route.
Bravo,
and here comes
status.
that M2.
Holding.
Holding where?
Oh, Abraham's gonna hear it.
On marker.
Copy.
And there's that M2 firing on the rear of that position. It's firing at the...
We got it. Stepped. Gates down.
Right, I forgot. I upgraded the UF's 50 cal to fire teleportaro bullets. What those do is when they hit armor, they open a pocket dimension and cause the BMP to disappear. All right? No, the player base hasn't unlocked cloaking technology yet, okay? They haven't gotten that Romulan treaty yet in Star Trek. Those were definitely teleportaro bullets. And if my memory serves correctly, they're going to be in debug now, yep. And I have trapped them there for all eternity, and that's it. Yep, totally. That's how I did it.
Yep. Yanni, are you guys still alive?
Oh, and they're back. Dang, so I was trying to stun lock that BMP, but you know, I was just unable to. Oh well, just abracadabra, alakazam. I tried my best there, but unfortunately they were able to beat me and get the BMP back. So not much I can do there. But hey, that 50 cal, I tried. But unfortunately, PTRS took it out before I could do more damage with that 50 cal and teleport it to the Shadow Realm where it can fight Yugi for the rest of its life. So, you know.
No, Alpha's fine for now. We're gonna kill this squad and then go to Bravo.
So we're gonna have these guys come up to this cook-off now.
One times Bradley moving southwest towards.
Meanwhile, we got this gunfire over here. These two guys are down to 1 because that guy's dead.
BMP, copy.
So now it's just the marksman.
Whoa, it's right in front of me. Alpha, it's just the other side of the burning wreck from you.
And this guy is going to, I'm gonna say run away. Whether or not he actually does run away is anyone's guess.
Hardcore to ground.
But yeah, I mean, there you go. Armut's perfectly wonderful game, 0 bugs, guys.
Or just the regular rifleman?
That was just one of my many features. And now the the Bradleys are
multiple Bradleys
getting screwed as I you know, try to arc them up. It all just works. Damn right, Kyle.
Dick Tac, BMP, 2 times Bradley's coming in from your northeast, 1 time still in the town of Aldana.
Bravo, BMP dismounted.
Oh, we're hearing some heavy fire here. That's on this one. Let me quickly go into its cargo. Actually, I'm going to end key it after that rocket. I'm going to have it just push through.
BMP, ground command's 100 meters to your right.
Buddy.
Needs a disposable rearm.
Yeah, we're scanning for the other BMP, or not BMP, Bradley. Alpha's pushing northwest towards the burning wreck.
And it also gets 18 to hell. So players surviving quite a bit here. I don't think there was any heavy casualties other than Mac Marine. Oh yeah, not bad. Not bad.
BMP, hold up for ground command so I can catch up to you.
Yep.
Is there anything for BMP, I guess 1 now?
There's at least 2 more Bradleys operating in our AO.
Well, we see 3 dead ones.
You need to report in that the Bradleys are down. But now they pretty much have a straight shot on these 2 objectives. I won't send any more QRF until they hit that, and then the QRF's going to try to go to that town.
Red Smoke Bradley is dismounted. It is disabled.
Yeah, there's the command Vic back there. And all in all, they're still making pretty good time.
Alpha has eyes on Bradley, straight northeast. No red
smoke. Bravo has 2 times down Bradleys to our southeast and east respectively. There is a Bradley sitting on the hill northeast / east of the town. It is also down.
Copy, we're not going to engage.
Alright, cool. Son of Shadow, thanks for the 29-month resub. You know, I'll try to make more DACA, but I am limited in the assets I can send, and, you know, also what they can send, so... Thanks so much, man. Hope you keep enjoying the ops. Give me 1 second. Hardcore, this is High. Send message over.
Seeing that the vehicle was destroyed and they want me to reslot, if I reslot now, seeing them back at the fob, does the slot get lost or no?
Slot stays if you're back at a friendly fob, over.
Affirm.
But, Shadow, and to the rest of you guys watching, I hope you're all staying safe from COVID-19, because that second wave is starting to hit. Ooh, and some places are getting pretty screwed. But, just stay safe.
Alpha
And,
currently on Alpha Pulse. What do you want
hopefully
us to
nothing
do?
crazy will happen, right? Hopefully.
Alright, Alpha Bravo, get yourselves ready. We're going to be pushing into the town with the BMP covering us.
They're going to push in the town. Alright, that's going to prompt my QRF to come. I'm thinking an M1A1, do I want to throw on one of my A6s, which are the Stainer Bradleys? Nah, I haven't had a need for it.
Alpha is good to step off.
So we'll do an M1A1 and a, just infantry trucks. Alan's still doing his silly little loop-de-loops when he wants to turn around.
I guess Alpha's gonna step off towards the town then?
Hold Alpha.
Okay.
I think Battle is
Alpha
now making
Bravo,
a new
move on to
plan.
town.
Alpha copies moving.
Make things work from there. I'm gonna kind of shimmy these to the side because vehicles like to ram each other. Oh, it fares well, Random Stone. I will one day paint that mini. I swear. We actually looked at, we went to a Hobby Lobby yesterday, Bloodwing and I, and we looked at some paints. So we'll get it done. Just give me a few months. It's the best ETA I can give you. Yeah, but no, I'm saving some money on the Blue Force side so I can build 1 or 2 artillery points and a SAM site or 2. So we'll eventually get there. Yeah, Stone, I appreciate it. But my hand's kind of tied until they do their next attack, and that'll cue my QRF, but I'll start building in a few minutes. Plus, I also have this thing I can lift off, but I know air's going to immediately take it out, so I got to lift it up right when the attack's going off right here. Then I'll be able to get the most bang for my buck, and I can't account for where Malin might be, because that would be a bit too metagamey. Ah, crap, it's starting to get cloudy outside. Hope it's not going to storm. I wanted to jump in my pool since my DND canceled this today. Whew. Can you send a recon guy up in a go-kart? No. That would be silly. I wonder if they're going to come up here and maybe grab some of the Humvees now that they lost one of their BMPs, and that was one of the squads' transport. They could totally steal one of these Humvees and just use it for infantry transport. But then maybe the other squad could get it, and then the BMP could be free to just go on Overwatch positions and get covered by the ground command Vic, because when they don't, it usually gets blown up. Yeah, no DND broad.
Alpha's gonna clear the whole bullshit east and south of the red line. So just Bravo does northwest.
Bravo, did you copy Alpha?
Nope, I was out of TeamSpeak. Say what?
Alpha's gonna do southeast side of the red line. You could do the other half.
Oh, we were just gonna soft clear it. I think they were just using this as a staging point, not an actual garrison.
Yep, copy. Alpha's gonna check the Bradley really quick.
No, he remembered. I already checked.
So I will say the one down thing about Project 11 Ops is that there's a lot of transit time since it's a whole map. So, you know, it's just a lot of time in between. I don't edit that out because I can't be bothered, but it's fun to have.
Also, we found
Does Blue 4 have M1A1 Tusks? Yes, but I don't have them purchased yet. But down the tech tree, I do have this puppy, which is a Tusk 1.
3 of them in the market. 4 of them, actually, jeez.
They really didn't like you guys.
Don't have any.
Well, we've now destroyed 3 of their Bradleys, so I can understand why.
Alpha, go ahead, requisition yourselves a Humvee for transport.
That's fair, Brad. Usually for my sessions, if the DM doesn't feel like doing it, then no one does, but if we're missing like 1 or 2 players, and we usually still run it. But I get that. You want everyone to
Alpha's
enjoy it,
mounted.
so if someone doesn't
I
feel
guess we're
well,
going
then it
after
sucks,
the northwest bullshit now.
Yeah,
Going after the that resource field, yeah.
Copy.
Alright, either way, if they hit the resource field, QRF's still going to come, but it's going to go to the town. If they hit the town, then the QRF's going to come in behind them, so...
Wow, this looks absolutely shit to go up against.
Iopus, I already won my $20. You don't have to keep bitching. Is that like 8 or 9? I've lost count.
Grant, we're gonna have one of Alpha go with you because I want to keep my medic in this Vic.
I've completely lost count. That's 11. Jesus Christ.
Alpha Bravo.
Everyone has their own counts at this rate.
Guessing push up behind those buildings and dismount and then bound by fire to get into the resource field.
Ah, man, so you guys know what hummingbirds are. They flap their wings super fast and they're able to like go up and take nectar from flowers. Well, did you know that Russian BMP-3s are actually the same way, except instead of flowers, they do houses. So this one, he's trying to get his little beak into this house so he can suck up any valuables like jewelry, spare bills, spare change, and then that BMP can then take that money and get upgrades for itself. So, you know, it's just trying to keep going in life as we all do. So I think it's a cute little scene. You rarely see this in the wild, but this is going from a domesticated BMP-3 as you see the guys guarding it as it does its business. So that's very, very rare to see, and I'm really glad we could catch that moment on National Liru Graphic. Fucking Liru Graphic, I love it. Yes, BMPs can be domesticated.
Alpha Axel back on the ground, just got off the heli.
Alpha Bravo, start moving. I'll handle the mess with the pit crew.
Alpha copies.
Alright, so it looks like they're going to go for this position. So that QRF's going to come behind probably a Tusk, one Bradley, because I already sent 2 down, and then 4 infantry transports to kind of fill that town up. We'll wait till the attack begins so I can try to time this properly. But I will start setting it up. Alright, and then we'll go down here. Grab the Bradley. Burning through these today, hot damn. I'm pretty sure this is one that needs a 4th. Yeah, it's a 4-man.
Alpha could blitz it, Iopus, if you want.
Yeah, see, he's doing his little high up spin.
We're gonna go left.
To break speed and then immediately keep going. This is 3 clicks in the sky. Alright, let's count stuff behind them and get it deleted. Seymour's back here just chilling. Bad Wolf has his command Vic coming up to pick him up. Mac Marine's also on foot.
Bravo's gonna get set up.
I thought he was gonna get rammed.
ready.
I actually thought that was gonna happen. Oh my god. Giving me heart attacks today.
Copy.
Alright, actually I'm gonna send these first because they're gonna take the longest.
Copy. We'll go.
Alpha's ready to step off.
I smell something cooking downstairs. Alright, and that should be it for everything.
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, tank's powering up the engine. That's why it takes a hot second. You just heard the engine start coming alive as well. That guy might be in the Vic, so he's not deletable. And these guys are basically mounting up to set up defenses here.
FYI, there is yet another attack force coming in from the east. It's got 2 squads in Humvees, a BMP, and a tank.
They're coming from ground. QR,
Bradley. If I said BMP.
Yes, you said BMP. Thank you.
Yeah, so Maloney's just doing his lifts, going on the camera, checking that stuff out.
SNA firm will be coming down Route Bravo.
Is anyone back at the initial town to do an ambush?
Alpha leads go here.
Not,
I can kill one
not
of them.
with meaningful AT.
The question is, do we get the fucking resource field first, or do we head back and defend?
If we don't, we're not gonna have, we're gonna be caught between 2 forces. Let's eliminate the smaller one ASAP, and then
We're caught
turn
between
around.
2 forces right now. I mean, if we attack the resource field, they'll just pull shit from the 8th FOB.
So now they're debating what to do.
Advice, 1 times Humvee driving towards your positions now from the town over.
Is BMP clear?
Friendly Humvee.
Oh, okay.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? Oh, no one called that out as friendly. That's...
We'll make a decision. Do we go back or do we attack?
I already told you my decision, and hit the logistics field. Take it ASAP.
Bad Wolf learning why Tempestal stopped ground commanding. Oh, man.
Be advised, we need a medic at the Humvee.
Bravo's moving.
What did you... Mac Marine's lost. He's, going back. These guys are gonna go... He said hit the fob, though. So I
Ground
guess
is
they mean that.
how far off were they on the road to the east?
The QRF.
They're essentially leaving the Salaquin area now. Air indicates BMP is, or not the B. Air indicates the M1 is driving along the ridge while everything else is taking the road.
Alright, here we go.
I'm gonna mail you some decent alcohol after this op for your brain.
Hogan's just been having some really bad internet issues today, hasn't he?
BMP has eyes on the Bradley.
And I think the BMP just got eyes on you.
Man, if I see that tow missile pop up, I'm shooting it. Bradley went active.
Alright, what do you see, boy? Uh-oh.
Bradley and M1 are both off-road. Motorized Vics are on the road.
BMP lost eyes on Bradley.
On the way.
Nah, hold on.
On the way. Understood.
Try to have it come around from that flank. I think this guy already had his inventory cleared. No, he did not.
That's not moving. Oh, it's still moving. Still moving.
Copy.
I think those guys had an engine hit.
Be advised, the Brad BMP's HGMs are fucky. The gun's shooting low. Bradley's dead.
Someone AT'd it, so I just N-keyed it. Otherwise, this assault's going well. QRF's still coming. It's going to take another few minutes to get over there. And this TOW Vic doesn't know what it's doing. So I'm going to send him to careless hold fire so he can
Bradley, just
reposition.
so you know, you're the last remaining BMP is running out of AP ammo in the autocannon.
Now, we're going to play a really mean game called Who Gets Hit with an HEDP Rocket. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
40 AP, 4 APGMs, that is if the gun shoots straight.
See, they survive. It's okay. We just cripple them. So, that Vic's coming around. Oh! That was a direct hit on the medic, of all people. Well, Lucky's right there. He's got a body bag. I'm sure Neutron is still in a few pieces, and hopefully they'll get him up. Ugh. Quite messy right there.
Bravo medic
But
is
hey,
down.
nothing's destroyed in this facility. It's still gonna be a large field, getting a lot of stuff going.
Platoon medic en route. Mark
QRF
position.
is about to get here, but they're gonna basically go up to this road and then cut around
I hope this where
and
I
act as
my medic's
QRF.
coming.
Right next to the first oil derrick.
And the Vic is still A-okay. They're gonna be watching this T intersection
Badolf, don't worry about it.
and probably
Alpha
be
medic
able to
has it.
smoke all the QRF as it comes in. So hopefully,
Copy. Alpha medic has him. Havoc, don't need you to move. Alpha medic's got him. I'm coming back to the point so I can touch off those explosives when the QRF shows up.
Also, Alpha reports that Alpha is clear.
I need to get this TOW in position. Because if the BMP fires, then this TOW can engage. And we might be able to save that QRF.
BMP, I have an explosives down on the MSR waiting for the QRF, so
One squad's
try not
made
to
it
spook 'em
by.
early.
Oh, we're getting
BMP is moving back towards the resource field. We're digging trenches here.
Oh,
I'm
they
gonna try
had
and
the
find a way to
perfect
defend this.
spot! They had the perfect spot and they pulled! No!
Alpha is securing an enemy Humvee.
BMP, 4 times Humvee's coming in southeast now.
Say again for BMP?
Should we defend from Bravo dismount?
What are you idiots doing?
No, we're defending from the resource field.
No! You fucking retards!
Try to push out enough that the resource field doesn't take damage.
This is why I
but
hate the goddamn
resource field
AI. Go
probably a better
around!
position.
Great, now there's AT firing. That might have been my TOW.
BMP's gonna engage, smoke gen up.
RPG east or mouse east, whatever.
Get back in there, you tosspots.
BMP's back in safety.
On the way.
doing? AI.
BNP, be advised. We believe that the fucking tank is somewhere east or east-southeast, so...
But I think it was a
that's probably
tank
not the
that did
best
that, but
place
it's a
to be.
tow Humvee that pulled around.
There's not much places I can hide.
I know.
I can stick a tree in front of me and be a tree, I guess.
Oh!
Stick an oil derricks between you.
Oh! Did they get saved?
We're hit
Nope.
from the east. We're
They
hit
took a
from
hit.
the east. Yanni, get your Vic safe. Most of the QRF force detoured and went to the port.
This is JTAC ground. Did you just lose your BMP?
On the way.
Yes.
I'm gonna go get him rearmed.
Falcon's alive.
This is that's the tow that sniped
Squad,
both.
get the crew out, figure out what killed it, and I guess we're index.
It was a tow missile from the east.
That was a tow from that Humvee's killed both BMPs. I've just been repositioning it and being very cheeky. And Badwolf just said the E word.
Send in goat team 6.
Can we get some goats? Okay.
Can I get some goat for 24?
For 24, sure. Why not? I don't think they're gonna last long though, but why not? We'll make it work. But thank you so much for
Did the tow Humvee that was in the resource field ever get confirmed killed?
It ran off.
It is currently to the east in a hill.
Ay. There you go. There are the goats. But Lupin, thanks so much for the 24-month resub.
Will be indexed.
There's your goats. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
Vehicle crew, if you could meet me off to your southwest, I'll pull you out.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the cook-off to die off before I get out.
Ground, this is high. How copy?
Send it high.
If you want index, we can index. I'll count those Vic crew guys as surviving, because you were able to get the other two out when their BMP blew up. Over.
Copy. Yeah, if we're not gonna, just do it before I have an aneurysm.
A firm indexing. Badwolf likes to play until he loses his BMPs, and then he just stops. Alright.
Woohoo.
Alright, so, to explain how that op went down, you guys went to the first fob. I set up an ambush similar to the first time, but instead of using the town, I had a squad farther left and farther right and a GMG turret watching the road. You guys spotted that GMG turret, and it was great. One of your squads were going around to flank it. And then the GMG turret backed off and warned the closest squad to him on his left that something was coming because your BMP pulled over the ridge and just stopped. And the GMG couldn't do anything about it, so he warned the squad to his left that dudes were coming just as Bravo was flanking around on the left, and they walked right on top of that ambush squad. So they were ready. And that turned into a pretty nasty fight. Other squad then went on the other side of that road where the other squad was, and basically the ambush, even though I thought it was blown, still worked out in my favor. But you guys were able to repel it, eventually attack that position, the FOB specifically, take it, deal with a QRF squad that was spending its sweet time getting there. You then regrouped, pulled around on the left. I anticipated as the enemy commander that you would go down that MSR, so I set up a small ambush in that town. And I had a tow Humvee up there watching the MSR. And I had two squads come in and start moving on the left and right sides of the ridges to that MSR, where Bravo found one of the squads, engaged it. Tow Humvee then repositioned, went to your guys' south, sat up on a hill. Someone engaged it with small arms, and then it started scanning, and then the AI booped your first BMP. From there, I had it back away and then repositioned north, pulled it to the large resource depot, or excuse, not depot, resource field, and I kept it there to just kind of get its bearings. You know, they got their kill, they got out. Other squads came in. You guys were able to set up really good ambush positions for them, at least the northern squad, Iopus's. dealt with a lot of squads coming in. They hit some Bradleys. Southern squad got a little roughed up, but they were able to take out the infantry that was swarming them. You guys then regrouped and then started pushing on the large resource depot. You noticed that the another wave of QRF was coming. That was to help reinforce the town. And what really sucks is that the BMP was in like a perfect position to look down the MSR for them to then take their left turn, but then it pulled out last second from that spot, which was unfortunate. But you guys continued on. You hit the northern position. The tow Humvee was right next to the Bradley. Bradley got engaged by something heavy, so tow Humvee again went down along the MSR to the town and then circled back. Same exact tactics, sat up on a hill to the south, and then waited. And then BMP started driving around because they were repositioned as the QRF was coming in. What's also funny is the QRF also started bumping into each other and completely stalled the convoy. So again, they were dead in the water. Great place to get hit. But the tow Humvee fired a missile, missed, fired a second missile, hit, and then started pulling out with the QRF. So that's just bad luck. Tow Humvees are, meant to be fast attack, stay mobile. I try to keep them back. But you got to remember, guys, if you see something and you start engaging it with small arms fire, I don't know who did it for the first BMP. You're going to aggro it, and then that's what kind of doomed the first BMP, because I heard that their driver was having an issue at the same time, and they couldn't do anything when first tow came in. So shit happens. But now that the tow Humvee crew is going to radio their guys and say, hey, tow Humvees are pretty awesome, so now I'm probably going to commission a few more of those, because that was a prototype I was testing. But you a little meta game, because I haven't used those before. So I'm gonna buy a few more of those. Anyway, overall, I thought tactics were great. Iopus, I told you about that bet. Thank you for winning me $20. And yeah, overall, good tactics, guys. Just keep working with your assets. And Seymour, nice flying with the MI-20 point at the beginning. I thought that was pretty cool. Saw some maneuvers.
Only
and
4
Malin
months
likes
to
to do
go.
his loop-de-loop. So anyway, Bad Wolf, go ahead. What do you got?
Very first issue is Alpha set off the AO early twice. First time it got Bravo fucked. The second time it got their BMP fucked. When we're trying to coordinate flanks like that, it is imperative that you get the timing right. And yeah, at this point, I don't know. Also, word on kits. Before you leave, if you're late, before you respawn, or before you leave spawn, make sure you've gone through the arsenal. Make sure you've gotten yourself properly kitted. In terms of leaving stuff, I realize that personal choice, you take what you want in the arsenal. But if you're doing that, I don't want to see you re-kitting in the field when you left something at base that is better than what you were re-kitting towards because you just don't like PKMs.
What?
Looting enemy weapons causes a PID issue. It's hard enough for some people not to shoot you when you don't have an enemy weapon. And I have said this every time you've looted, Ibrahim, or unless there has been reasoning to loot, like last week when the infantry was massively better gear than us. As for the people looting basic rifles, the AKM you have is better than an M16. 7.62 is going to hit harder than the 5.56, unless they're shooting specialty ammo, which I have a feeling they're not. I have no issues with looting. Just learn when to do it.
Generation kill with
Past
Captain
that,
America, right?
It was just a shit show from the beginning with, trying to get you all organized and people talking past each other and me having to repeat myself several times. So. And it is not a looting specific campaign, while looting can be nice. The purpose of the campaign is I get resources, I upgrade our gear.
Little under, actually.
But yeah, squad leads.
Okay, from the start, moved up on the Overwatch position, spotted the GMG, then Bravo started flanking. I thought we were all going to go down the same MSR still. Bravo got to the dismount point, then I said, okay, we're going to go over the hill, so we'll be somewhere close enough for them. But my Vic crew completely missed what I told them to do. What the thing they was, move up on the hill, kill the GMG, then rush down. What happened? We drove halfway down the hill, we stopped, then my gunner starts ranging just shots, and then the guy just walks off without being shot. So that went extremely well, and it happened like I thought it was going to happen. There were 2 squads on each side of the hill looking into the choke point, and then they, got Alpha and Bravo pretty good. From there, we moved up on the second AO. We did not see anything. We did not even spot the tow Humvee. The first time we got into contact was an infantry squad that just walked up on our dismount point, which we did not know about. I guess we were just patrolling around the hillside or something. From there, we dismantled it. Then the tow Humvee flanked around. We know where it was going. We told our BMP where it was going. But unfortunately, at the exact same time, unknowns to the infantry, our BMP crew had some disconnects or connection issues going on, and they were just sitting ducks. And when the tow Humvee rolled up right on their ass, we told them where they were, but they just could not locate it and kill it before it shot a tow up their ass. So that's how we lost the BMP for Alpha. Then we got into a large contact again with more infantry coming up the hill, and that's when I lost consciousness, and Khan led the assault on the village and the Alderics. So you can take those, Khan, if you want.
Yeah, we did good. I think, yeah, I pretty much took the squad and pushed towards Bravo, because you said you're gonna deal with the whole big crew bullshit. Then you got surrounded because yeah, fucking enemy squads were all over the fucking place today. Push back to you, push to Bravo, push to the town. Took the oil field. That was very interesting as well, because the Bradley took like a lot of shit. Yeah, that's about it. Bravo, I guess.
I guess I'll go for BMP1. Yeah, no, partial on me, partial on the fact my driver was having internet issues. I do apologize for setting off the AO early. When the tow hit us, my driver was GCing, and on my screen, I was flying around at 500 miles per hour. I could see literally absolutely nothing. So, yeah. Otherwise, no complaints. I tried to reslot after I refused to, and then crashed my game. So, yeah. Otherwise, that's it for me. BMP2.
BMP2 had a Falcon issue for a while. He was having, let's say, IRL problems and TFAR issues, but at the end, when they were fixed, we were able to be effective again. Oh, true. Bravo, go first.
Yeah, hi. Bravo did good. No real complaints. Neutron, you're out in front a couple of times, but overall did really well. Again, just make sure you take the time to gear up. Even if you're late, there's no need to rush in. 9 times out of 10, you'll be told to, you'll get a TP into the AO for being late, or you'll just ride in on a helo, whatever. But take the time to gear up properly. Yeah.
Usually.
It's not required, but it's nice to have. A short trench takes like 10 seconds. The very basic small trench, it's like 10 seconds. And
All right, I gotta wrap this up because I'm getting some DMs and I have to now be an admin. I never like to stream that. So thank you guys for watching. Go operate operationally. There won't be a T3 op today. And I have to basically do admin stuff as well. Just take a break for. So cheers. Have a good one, guys. Go operate operation. We'll see you tomorrow for some World War I stuff. Ah!